Imagine this scenario. You're in your 40s or 50s, navigating the complexities of life. As you balance the pressures of your career, family obligations, and financial responsibilities, a subtle weight seems to settle on your shoulders. You've likely been engrossed in the daily grind, focused on juggling bills, caring for dependents, and trying to save a little here and there. Each day, you move through the motions, but now, the thought of unexpected expenses sends a tremor of anxiety coursing through your body. What if the car breaks down? What if there's a sudden job loss? These scenarios are not just hypothetical musings. They are realities that can strike anyone at any time, often when we least expect them to. Welcome to SmartCents for 40+, your trusted channel for practical personal finance tailored specifically for mid-career professionals over 40 who fear they may have missed their opportunity for financial security. Here, we emphasize actionable steps to overcome regrets, rebuild savings, and accelerate toward retirement, drawing from real-life turnarounds and expert insights to help you not only catch up but thrive in this demanding phase of life. Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates deeply with many of us: the importance of emergency funds. A solid emergency fund is not just a financial safety net. It can be a crucial lifeline, particularly in this stage of life when unexpected events can feel overwhelming or even catastrophic. You might be wondering how much you really need and the best approach to build this safety net. The answer to this question is not simply a one-size-fits-all figure. It often depends on your unique individual circumstances, which we will unpack together in this discussion. To start our exploration, let's delve into the emotional aspect of having an emergency fund. Think back to the last time you faced a surprise expense. Perhaps your refrigerator broke down just as you were about to take a long-awaited vacation, or maybe you received a hefty medical bill after an unexpected visit to the doctor. The stress of having to figure out how to cover that cost, while still managing your regular bills, adds a layer of anxiety that can be incredibly difficult to navigate. An emergency fund serves as a financial shield against these unexpected blows. It doesn't just provide monetary relief, it also brings a sense of peace. Knowing you have a cushion can help you sleep better at night, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, spending quality time with family and pursuing your passions without the constant cloud of financial dread looming overhead. So, how much should you aim to have in your emergency fund? A common guideline suggests setting aside 3 to 6 months' worth of essential expenses. However, that figure can fluctuate based on your personal situation. For instance, if you're single and have fewer obligations, 3 months might suffice. But if you are responsible for dependents, a mortgage, or find yourself in a less stable job position, leaning towards 6 months, or potentially even more, could be wise. Let's take a moment to reflect on what your monthly expenses look like. Consider your rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, any debt repayments, and other necessary expenditures. Jot these down if you can. It's often eye-opening to see your total monthly outflow and understand precisely where your money is going. Once you have that figure, multiply it by 3 or 6, depending on your comfort level and personal situation. That's your target range for an emergency fund. For example, if your essential monthly expenses total $3,000, you would want to aim for at least $9,000 in savings. It may sound daunting at first, but breaking it down into smaller, manageable steps makes the goal much more achievable. You might even consider setting a timeline for yourself. Perhaps you can aim to reach that goal within a year or two. With a clear deadline, you'll find it easier to stay focused on your objective. Let's talk about how to build that fund without feeling overwhelmed. First, take stock of your current savings. Do you have any existing savings that could be earmarked for emergencies? If you have a little extra stashed away, consider moving that into a separate savings account designated specifically for emergencies. Even if it's not the full amount, it's a fantastic starting point. Don't underestimate the power of small beginnings. Every little bit counts. Next, create a budget that allows you to allocate a small percentage of your income each month to this fund. It could be as simple as setting aside 10% of your paycheck until you reach your goal. For those who may feel that 10% is too high, even starting with 5% can help you get into the habit of saving. Now, imagine this. You set up an automatic transfer each payday to a high-yield savings account specifically for emergencies. You might not even notice the money missing from your main checking account. Over time, those small contributions add up significantly. The key here is consistency. Even if you can only manage a small amount initially, the act of regularly contributing to your emergency fund will build your savings and your confidence in managing your finances. It's akin to planting seeds. With time, patience, and care, you'll cultivate a robust financial garden that can weather any storm. However, let's also think about the potential roadblocks you might face along the way. Life can throw curveballs, and unexpected expenses can hinder your ability to save. Perhaps you face a medical bill, need to replace a broken appliance, or experience a sudden job loss. These unforeseen circumstances can make it seem nearly impossible to build that emergency fund. It's essential to remember that building savings is a marathon, not a sprint. If you need to dip into your emergency fund occasionally, that's okay. Just make a plan to replenish it as soon as you can. Perhaps you may need to temporarily adjust your spending habits or find ways to earn additional income to refill the fund. Real-life scenarios can help illuminate the importance of this fund. Picture a mid-career professional named Laura. She's been working hard for over 20 years and has a decent salary, but like many others, she hasn't prioritized saving as much as she should have. One day, her car breaks down, and the repair costs amount to $1,500. Because Laura doesn't have an emergency fund, she resorts to credit cards, adding debt that will take her months to pay off. The stress and anxiety of knowing she must work to pay off that debt can overshadow her daily life. If Laura had an emergency fund established, she could have covered that cost without the burden of additional debt, leaving her feeling empowered instead of overwhelmed. On the flip side, consider James, who learned the importance of an emergency fund a few years back. After facing a similar situation where he had to scramble to cover an unexpected expense, he dedicated himself to building his emergency fund. When a severe storm damaged his roof, requiring urgent repairs costing over $2,000, he felt immense relief because he could pay for it without stressing over finances. James used this experience to further motivate himself, proving that he could handle whatever life threw at him with a solid savings plan in place. His proactive approach allowed him to maintain stability in his life, even when confronted with challenges. It's clear that having an emergency fund can transform not only your financial landscape but also your emotional well-being. Now, you may be wondering where to keep this emergency fund. Let's talk about that. It's crucial that your emergency savings are both accessible and not too easy to dip into for non-emergencies. High-yield savings accounts are a fantastic option because they often offer better interest rates than regular savings accounts, allowing your money to grow while still being readily available when you need it. Keep this account separate from your everyday accounts to minimize the temptation of using it for planned expenses or spending sprees. Having a dedicated account for emergencies can serve as a psychological barrier that encourages disciplined saving and spending. As you work toward your emergency fund goal, it's essential to reassess that target periodically. Life changes are inevitable. New responsibilities might crop up, such as caring for an aging parent or a child entering college. Each of these shifts can significantly influence your financial landscape. Adjusting your emergency fund to reflect these changes is vital. You may even find that after building your initial fund, you want to aim for a higher amount. This desire is a sign of financial maturity and reflects your growing understanding of the complexities of life and finance. Can you think of any other life events or changes that could impact your finances? Think about your career trajectory, potential health concerns, or even changes in your family dynamics. Each can serve as a reminder of the importance of maintaining an adequate emergency fund. Another aspect to consider is how to protect your emergency fund. It's critical to ensure that your savings are secure. Look for accounts that are FDIC insured, which means your funds are protected up to a certain limit. This can provide additional peace of mind, knowing your hard-earned money is safe from potential bank failures. Additionally, consider diversifying your savings strategy. While keeping funds in a high-yield savings account is wise, you might also explore other options like money market accounts or short-term certificates of deposit that could provide higher returns while still maintaining liquidity. Now, let's discuss the mindset surrounding savings. The journey to building an emergency fund is as much about attitude as it is about finances. It can be easy to find yourself in a position where you feel discouraged, especially if you are starting from scratch. Remind yourself that every small step counts. Celebrate the milestones along the way, whether it's reaching your first $1,000 or hitting half your goal. Each accomplishment is a testament to your commitment to financial health and resilience. Consider keeping a visual tracker of your progress, whether it's a chart on your wall or a digital tracker on your phone. This can serve as a constant reminder of how far you've come, urging you to keep pushing forward. It's also important to recognize that emergencies can manifest in various forms. It's not just about job loss or medical emergencies. Think about unexpected home repairs, car accidents, or even sudden family obligations. Each of these scenarios can hit your finances hard if you're unprepared. This is why having a well-thought-out emergency fund in place can help buffer against these shocks. By understanding what truly constitutes an emergency, you can better prepare yourself for financial resilience. Consider creating a list of potential emergencies specific to your situation. Understanding your risk factors can help you build a more robust financial strategy. Let's take a moment to explore how to stay motivated on this journey. One effective way to keep your resolve strong is to visualize what having an emergency fund means to you personally. Picture those moments of stress melting away because you know you have the resources to handle whatever life sends your way. It might mean the difference between panic and calm when the unexpected occurs. Allow yourself to feel empowered by the knowledge that you are taking control of your financial future. You might even create a mantra around your financial goals, something that resonates with you and serves as a reminder of your commitment to saving. Creating a vision board or a journal dedicated to your financial goals can also be highly beneficial. Fill it with images, quotes, or words that inspire you. Remind yourself of the freedom and security that comes with financial preparedness. The emotional connection to your goals can be a powerful motivator, keeping you focused even when challenges arise. Consider incorporating affirmations that reinforce your commitment to saving and financial security, fostering a positive mindset around money. This combination of visualization, affirmation, and tangible reminders can create a powerful support system for your finances. Consider joining a community or finding an accountability partner who shares similar financial goals. The support and encouragement from like-minded individuals can make a significant difference, especially when the journey feels daunting. Sharing your progress and celebrating each other's victories can create a positive environment that fosters growth. Being part of a community not only provides motivation but also opens the door to valuable knowledge and experiences that can enhance your financial journey. Think about local meetups, online forums, or even social media groups focused on personal finance. Engaging with others can broaden your understanding and offer new perspectives on saving and budgeting. As you continue to make strides toward building your emergency fund, don't forget to review and adjust your overall financial plan. If you notice you're consistently meeting your savings goals, it may be time to reevaluate your budget and see if there are other areas where you can cut back. Perhaps you have subscriptions or memberships you no longer utilize. Redirecting those funds can significantly boost your emergency savings. Additionally, consider engaging in activities that can enhance your income, such as freelancing, consulting, or pursuing hobbies that can generate additional revenue. These additional income streams can bolster your savings efforts and provide more financial stability. It's also essential to educate yourself continually. The more informed you are about personal finance, the better decisions you'll make. Consider reading books or attending workshops that can help sharpen your financial acumen. Knowledge is a powerful tool that can empower you to take charge of your finances. Online resources, podcasts, and financial blogs can also provide valuable insights that keep you updated on best practices and new strategies. Seek out materials that resonate with your financial goals and learning style, whether that's through literature, videos, or interactive courses. The investment in your financial education pays dividends in the long run. In times of economic uncertainty, keep an eye on your job situation. If you sense instability, it may be a prudent idea to ramp up your emergency fund. The 3 to 6 months worth of expenses guideline might not be sufficient if your industry is facing layoffs or cutbacks. Being proactive can help you navigate those rough waters with confidence. Communicating with trusted colleagues or mentors can also provide insights into industry trends, allowing you to make informed decisions about your career and financial strategies. Networking with others in your field can give you a clearer picture of what to expect and how to prepare for potential changes. As we wrap up, remember that building an emergency fund isn't just about the numbers, it's about peace of mind, security, and creating a safety net that allows you to live life fully without being paralyzed by fear of the unknown. It's a commitment to your future self, a reflection of your values, and an essential step toward achieving financial independence. This journey is not only about saving money. It's about cultivating a mindset that embraces financial clarity and resilience. The more intentional you are about your finances, the more empowered you will feel in your decisions. Today, you've explored the intricate balance of emotions surrounding finances and the practical steps to establish an emergency fund. By acknowledging your feelings about money and taking actionable steps, you can create a foundation for financial resilience. Remember, it's okay to start small, as long as you remain consistent and determined. Each deposit you make is a step toward reducing financial stress, allowing you to focus on what truly matters in life: your loved ones, your passions, and your journey toward retirement. Imagine the sense of freedom and control you will feel as you cultivate your emergency fund and watch it grow. So, the next time you think about your financial future, remember that building an emergency fund is not just a task on your to-do list. It's a vital step toward creating the stability and freedom you deserve. You have the power to change your financial narrative, and every small step counts. As you embark on this journey, consider the legacy you want to leave for your family and the example you want to set for future generations. Encourage them to take their financial futures seriously, fostering a culture of financial responsibility. Thank you for spending your time with us today on SmartCents for 40+. If you found this information valuable, please like the video and subscribe for more insights that can help you on your financial journey. Together, we can navigate the complexities of personal finance and build a brighter, more secure future. Your financial journey starts today, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. Remember, you're not alone on this path. We're in this together. Together, we can cultivate a community that supports and uplifts each other in pursuit of financial well-being and security.